Oh, you thought we were done with the top 5 series? I genuinely thought we were done too. Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and welcome back to the top 5 series where after 4 years, yep, we're still doing this weekly series. Now, I still plan on ending this series, but I was kind of surprised by the fact that I haven't done today's video, which is looking at the top 5 most broken heroes in Overwatch. And I feel like this series would be incomplete if I wouldn't talk about the thing that everybody has an opinion on. You know, every single hero is broken. Every single hero needs to get nerfed. Every single hero traumatizes us to the point where we can't sleep at night. And if you don't believe me, comment down below what hero you think is the most broken hero in Overwatch, and guarantee you're gonna see every single hero in the comment section at least once. But what I want to do was, of course, talk about the top 5 most broken heroes in Overwatch. The next week, talk about the top 5 most balanced heroes in Overwatch, and then from there, decide if I'm actually gonna be putting this series to rest. But what defines a broken hero, you might ask? Well, it's a combination of a lot of things. Maybe it's because they're overpowered every single season. Maybe it's because they make or break the meta where they're the #1 required hero. Maybe it's because they counter a bunch of heroes but nobody counters them. Or maybe it's because they're very easy to learn in a short amount of time, meaning that everybody could play this very powerful hero and it doesn't require a lot of skill. Or maybe the biggest tell is the fact that they're getting nerfed constantly on the PTR or experimental mode, because the only reason why they'd be getting nerfed is if they were overpowered to begin with. Just a few examples that really makes or breaks a broken hero. So ladies and gentlemen, finally starting with our list at the number 5 spot might be a controversial pick to start off the list, because in recent memory, this hero really hasn't been the best hero, or really even hasn't been the best tank, but over Overwatch's lifespan, D.VA has really been considered one of the most broken heroes in Overwatch, all for a very few reasons. Besides that booty being overpowered, it really is her defense matrix as the defining broken ability when it comes to D.VA, whether it's the beginning of Overwatch or recently. Now, I can easily cry and complain and say that she easily stops heroes like Widowmaker and HANZO and Ashe and Ana's and Soldier 76's just purely on the defense matrix and their primary forms of fire alone. But I really want to focus on the ultimates that D.VA's defense matrix is able to stop, because she's able to stop 9 whole ultimates instantly. She's able to stop Hanzo's, McCree's, May's, Pharah's, Reaper's, Soldiers, Torbjorn's, Tracer's, and Zarya's ultimate, all with her single ability. It's not even an ultimate. Usually when an ultimate counters an ultimate, it's pretty balanced. You think of Zarya's grab, you think of Zenyatta's ultimate. Okay, 2 ultimates are having to be used at that same exact time. It's an even matchup. Here, it's an ability that just recharges if you use too much of it, but it has been nerfed over time. But do not forget about the time where you can use it unlimitedly, just assuming that you're okay with a 9 or 10 second cooldown when Overwatch first came out. Yep, that's right. Did you forget that you can use D.VA's defense matrix as much as you wanted back in the day? Plus, do not also forget about her 400 armor hit points. Really, over time, D.VA's always been complained about for something. If it's not for her hit points, it's her defense matrix. If it's not her defense matrix, it's her ability to dive backline heroes, and there's no way to defend yourself against the D.VA. And even in times where you're supposed to counter the D.VA as like Mei and Zarya, you still have to be fearful of her in her mech because she can easily eat your ultimate if you're not careful. Can't tell you how many times she's eaten my snowball ultimate. Like, where does it even go? She's on a diet of Doritos and Mountain Dew. It's not like she's eating robots. If she did, that'd be kind of hot. Moving on to number 4. This next hero is the blueprint of a broken hero. Not only because he's been consistently overpowered and the meta hero at specific points in Overwatch's life, but also because his ability at the beginning of Overwatch's life was quite literally bugged out and broken. So whether you're an Overwatch veteran or you just got into it, you can probably agree that ROADHOG is a pretty busted hero. Let's talk about the recent meta shakeup when ROADHOG got his buff on the experimental mode, because a couple of months ago, he received a buff that basically reverted the changes that he received about a year and a half ago, where they took away 1 bullet from him, they decreased his fire rate, but they increased his damage. And the problem with ROADHOG is that whenever you're playing him, you're going for the one-shot hook combos. So guess what happened after ROADHOG received this? But that's right, everyone went after the one-shot hook combos because you were able to finally do it again. And that is so valuable to have in your arsenal as a hero, is being able to confirm a kill. As long as you made contact with your hook, you were going to get the kill. And that's why one-shot abilities are kind of looked down upon in Overwatch, with the exception of snipers, because they're seen as skillless. Because in the case of ROADHOG, all it took was contact with the hook and you got the kill. So that ROADHOG hook meta took place for about a month and a half, maybe even less than that. But at the beginning of Overwatch's life, that was the go-to tank hero. Not only only because of the one-shot hook combo, but because the hook was just broken in its entirety. I've talked about ROADHOG's hook 1.0 many times before, but real quickly, you guys know how his hook works right now, where if you make connection with someone, but if momentum takes him behind a wall, that his hook breaks. Yeah, with hook 1.0, that wouldn't happen. You would be able to pull them around the wall, but that's not even the worst that it gets. Sometimes you were literally able to hook through walls. Just blatantly through walls. Yep, just all bugged out hooks, going through walls, getting insta-kills because they were bringing him even closer before in hook 1.0, and his damage was the same. It was a mess. It was a big old mess with ROADHOG. Yeah, he's broken. That's only the number 4 spot. Now, y'all might not agree with me with the 3rd most broken hero in Overwatch. I don't care. Y'all need to know how broken this hero is. Y'all need to understand that this hero is so easy to play, and if you are bad with this hero, you're just bad at Overwatch. HANZO. HANZO is the 3rd most broken hero in Overwatch. Oh, bro, you wack, he's a sniper. He takes skill. No, he doesn't. He doesn't take skill. Again, if you're bad with HANZO, you're bad at Overwatch. He has the Storm Arrow. Choose a squishy hero, choose a tank hero, you're gonna get the kill on that hero just because you can fire so many rapid shots in a small session of time. I think that's a pretty valuable asset when it comes to a hero, but because it's HANZO, that's the main reason why I hate him. That's not all. Oh, that's not all. His primary form of fire can stop any hero at long distance, medium distance, or short distances. See, a problem that Widowmaker has is that she is able to get mostly every single kill at long distance. But when it comes to short distances, HANZO on the other hand, HANZO, man, oh my god. So yeah, short distances, he beats out the Widowmaker. Medium distances, that's up for debate, but probably HANZO. But even at long distances, if he's 1v1ing a Widowmaker, all he has to do is charge up his bow and arrow and peek out for one single millisecond, fire that arrow, and since the Widowmaker is staying still, he's probably gonna get the kill. Not only that, if he just fires in the general direction of that same Widowmaker or Ashe or Soldier, he's probably gonna get the headshot just because it's a magnet when it comes to that arrow. But the cherry on top of this broken McDonald's milkshake of a hero takes us all the way back to when HANZO originally had Scatter Arrow. See, now I hate HANZO because he's such a good and easy hero for everybody to find success with, but originally I hated him because of Scatter Arrow. This stupid ability was the most dumbest thing I have ever seen because all HANZO had to do was fire a single arrow at anything. It doesn't even have to be in the direction of a hero. He could fire it at a wall. You could literally be behind a Mei wall and he would still get 2 kills, all because that's how Scatter Arrow works. Why? Wait, that is the most skillless, dumbest ability in the game. My dog Pancakes could have literally played HANZO back then and gotten go to limbs and damage with HANZO. That's how easy and dumb this ability was. His verticality doesn't help. The fact that he has a lunge whenever there's a Winston or a D.VA diving him doesn't help. Like, everything that this hero touches just annoys me because he is so good. But let's talk about a hero that everyone seems to complain about every single day if it's not for BRIGITTE. What's that? Is that foreshadowing? Anyway, DOOMFIST. DOOMFIST is the 2nd most broken hero in Overwatch. Let's get the obvious out of the way. His DOOMFIST ability, the one-shot ability that everybody gets triggered by. I don't think there's anybody on this planet that can really make a sound argument that this ability is in fact balanced. Again, it is another one-shot ability, and a lot of people think that one-shot abilities shouldn't belong in Overwatch unless you're a sniper, but here, the biggest problem that I have with DOOMFIST's ability is that he does have a 5-second cooldown. Every single 5 seconds, you have an ability to one-shot a hero, assuming that they don't have extra armor or Zarya bubble or extra added protection. As long as you make contact and they hit a wall, they're probably gonna die. Oh, don't like that? Then how about his other ability combos? His seismic slam, uppercut, his rocket knuckles, and then if nobody is peeling to you, the DOOMFIST ability just to finish things off. He not only has a one-shot ability, but an easy one-shot combo. You seismic slam, uppercut, rocket knuckles, punch, punch, punch. Seismic slam, uppercut, knuckles, knuckles, punch, punch, punch. And if you're lucky, uppercut, and then seismic slam, and then he'll just run away because he got his shields. But that's, oh, his shields. Oh, I almost forgot about his shields. Every single time he makes melee damage, he gets added health. Not added health, not added health. It's basically added health. He gets a temporary shield that lasts for a lifetime. I think this is the thing that most people point out when it comes to DOOMFIST being broken, is that he can easily just dive into your backline, get a couple licks on your teammate, and even if you're like, say, Brigitte or McCree and you stun them, well, because their DOOMFIST is off a cooldown, they can easily peel out of there because they have 350 freaking health at their disposal! The only thing stopping DOOMFIST from being the #1 most broken hero in Overwatch is the fact that it does take a little bit of skill to learn out the rollouts for every single map. Not a little bit of skill, actually a lot of skill. So you can't just simply dive in the enemy backlines and expect to have 350 health instantly. No, you gotta find out the timing. You gotta find out the best spots to perch yourself so that you can get all your abilities in one single go. There's a lot going for DOOMFIST that meets the eye, but it still doesn't stop the fact that he is the most annoying hero to face, whether it's his DOOMFIST ability, getting uppercutted into the air, getting punched in the face. It hurts. It hurts my soul. But you want to know what hurts my soul even more? It's the #1 most broken hero in Overwatch. This is somebody that everybody has had a bad experience with. This is somebody that destroyed the second Overwatch League season. This is somebody where they had to add a whole new queue system just because they were breaking the meta of heroes. This is somebody like... BRIGITTE is the most broken hero in Overwatch. I don't think I need to explain it. I don't think I need to explain that she did create the GOATS meta. I don't think I need to explain that her shield bash is literally the best ability in the game to stop any kind of flank hero. I don't think I need to mention the fact that her ultimate gives so many people heavy armor hit points to the point where they can't even die, let alone Brigitte. I don't think I need to mention the second Overwatch League season. I don't think I need to mention the fact that Brigitte is constantly getting nerfed on the experimental mode and PTR. I don't think I need to mention that. No, that seems about it. Yeah, Brigitte, she's broken. That's all I have to say. Who do you think is the most broken hero in Overwatch? Do you agree with me that it's Brigitte? Or do you think it's HANZO? Or do you think it's someone that I didn't mention, like Widowmaker, or Sombra, or even someone like Winston? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next week where I look at the top 5 most balanced heroes in Overwatch. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.